Right.
Like, all right, especially in Chicago. Chicago, the center of the Midwest, really. Any tournament in a lot of these states around us are within like a 5 to 7 hour drive. If you just want to go to a tournament the weekend, you could. And these two would be at every single one during that pre-patch Bayonetta era. Zinoto's job was to stop the bleeding.
All I gotta say is only a Midwesterner would say just a meager 5 to 7 hour drive to hit up a tournament. You know. Anyway, oh no, already.
Well, Zinoto's dead.
Oh, never mind. He actually might have been fine, but Tyroy just gonna make sure to seal the deal. That single fair off of the barrels, of course, best way to gimp Diddy Kong. Hit him with a weak hit out of his up B. He's just sinking after that.
He falls pretty fast off the sides, especially if he's burned that resource, because there's a very long cooldown before you can fire the barrels once more. Okay, scary stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if Tyroy intended to grab the edge there. Sometimes that can botch an edge guard for somebody, but he had Zinoto on his last legs right there. Oh, gets the combo off the up throw. No. Excellent SDI from Zinoto, even going to get out of fair 1-2. Also, there was a delay from Tyroy there, which I think contributed to Zinoto's success in staying alive here. Either way, this standoff just too real. Bayo going to pick up some free invincibility frames with the witch time.
The development of this particular matchup in Diddy Kong versus Bayonetta is so interesting because that banana was the bane of Bayo's existence for so long because, like, you can punish a heal slide at any distance, right?
Right.
It's so useful in that regard, but then Bayo's realized you can witch time that and it'll stun Diddy Kong if he comes too close. And suddenly, like, the momentum of it turned back around, and Diddy Kong was on the defensive in the matchup. He couldn't be so aggressive with bananas as he was previously.
And just like we were saying about Mega Man, you can, if you have good item control, use Diddy's banana against him to great effect, especially with a character whose air normals are as good as Bayo's. Either way, not going to see too much of that counter item play from Tyroy either. Down till up air, yeah, the classic, but not enough to get the job done here. Zinoto just, brilliant power shield, and the punish was right there.
Up tilt, the emergency button for many Diddy Kong players. They don't stale that out. They just make sure it's a useful kill move in the event that your down tilt up smashes don't work or any of that sort of thing. With the rage that Diddy Kong had, down tilt up smash was probably out of the table. So go with the easy, intangible flip of hands over your face or whatever it's called.
They call it the up smack in MDVA. I think that's a TK patented term right there. But either way, Zinoto still with a fighting chance here. If he can bring this back, that would be extremely impressive. I've seen this guy have some really unfortunate comebacks run on him, namely from Lima at Canada Cup 2017.
Also from Town and City. That's another one of his
Yeah,
games.
oh, geez. Forgot all about that one, man.
The one? There's more than one, unfortunately, in Zinoto's lifespan. But Diddy Kong not really known to be that comeback character, and I don't know if this forward throw will be enough here, but sometimes that Diddy Vortex can just go online and keep you juggle until he gets in that like forward smash, down tilt forward smash, that very small % window, and that can just be lights out.
Yeah, you do need a couple reads along the way, but Diddy, like you said, an excellent Vortex character, meaning that he can pop you up into an unfavorable situation and then finish his combo with full positional advantage, and you're still struggling to get back down. So that's why we see Diddy Kong players, even though their individual combos are only doing 20, 30 apiece, sometimes less, they can rack that damage up so quickly. Zinoto's doing just that.
Forward throw from downtown in Smashville, not near the ledge this time, means it won't be the stock, but go for another one. Oh, the mix-up on the DI, staying alive though.
Even with the improper DI there, Zinoto managing to hang on. 180% though, oh, this should do it. Forward throw, yeah, even, oh no, it's a little, oh, okay. Well, forgive me. Is that gonna be it?
No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, it isn't.
The commentators are becoming self-aware, guys, watch out.
And even though Tyroy took that stock at like 10% or whatever it was, super early, Zinoto almost came all the way back, and that's got to be very comforting if you're in the Zinoto camp to know that this is a very winnable situation for him, and you got to be a little scared if you're in Tyroy's situation.
Yeah, disregard what the score says. The momentum is absolutely in Zinoto's favor right now. I feel like the amount of damage he took that game, well, maybe because he lived to almost 200, not quite, but I feel like he might have out-damaged Tyroy in the match.
That's weird to say about Bayonetta too, just because her raw damage output is so great.
Yep, but then she can also kill you at 20, so it's a double-edged sword. Oh, wow, no respect, doesn't even want to wait for the heel slide too. This man knows his punish windows. Let's go, Zinoto.
He's punishing that in Ultimate, actually.
Oh,
Did he only shield it once?
Yeah, very true. Don't even have to worry. But here we go, riding that momentum wave, just a slight early % lead established for himself. Got to play extra carefully even still, because we all know what Bayonetta does once she gets her desired hit.
All right.
Yeah, eating right through the spot dodge with the slow traveling projectile.
That peanut is an underrated projectile.
It really is. I think slow-moving projectiles in general are so strong because they allow your character almost to follow up like a Marvel assist built into the character, right? Either way, Zinoto virtually unscathed here on this stock, and Tyroy's approaching that coveted down tilt up smash percent range. Wow, that's still grabbed. This is the guy we used to complain about before Bayo came to town.
People forget that. They really do.
They do.
And I spent a lot of time complaining about Diddy Kong, but now, of course, we all enjoy the character.
Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air at this point, right? Especially with Zero out of the game, you know, you barely get to see this character played at top level. There's only a few representatives left, and Zinoto, chief among them, or one of the chief among them.
Zinoto also having traveled a lot less in 2018 than he has in his previous years. Probably taking it a little easy before the Game of Ultimate comes out.
Yeah, cool off.
By all accounts, he will be trying to go back full force in Ultimate, like many of us will.
That's great to hear, man. I feel like we were only a couple streams away from Twitch chat saying, Zinoto's in jail! But either way, Tyroy still echoes of the last game hanging on at these crazy percents, and this could be what he's looking for. Oh, no. Not quite high enough at the starting point. I'm just going to go out to Diddy's forward throw here.
Yeah, you saw how the autolinks were just not letting Zinoto go anywhere in that second, which was usually you don't get to see that so clearly because it's in the magnifying glass.
Right. Oh, but speaking of the magnifying glass, Zinoto almost taking a trip beyond that.
But he's living.
Yep, he's hanging on right now. Oh, and clanks out the up smash. I don't know what that exchange was all about, but Zinoto coming out on top of it. Oh, and the startup frames of Witch Time getting beaten out by Banana Pluck, of all things.
Things you don't see every day.
Ooh, Zinoto taking that all the way to the corner, just walking Tyroy back here.
Now things slow down a bit again. Both these players known for their patient play.
Yep, Zinoto actually missed the banana punish there, but still managed to pick up some damage.
And that air dodge on the platform there from Tyroy, I think, was just a little misgrab on the Z grab for the banana. So just a little bit, maybe a little bit of sloppiness on his item play here with this character. But okay, the intercept of this recovery is maybe mileage. Nope, you have to respect the barrels on the way back, I suppose.
Zinoto doing what Tyroy could not in the last match and just hanging on to this lead consistently throughout the match. Wow, is that going to do it? Yeah.
that was a read 2 weeks in the future. That was a December 7th, 2018 read.
I feel like he wanted the shockwave hitbox to clank the banana out, right? Like just the little part
that's a tricky thing some characters can do to the banana, is land on it, like you were saying, and you just have no end leg. Sheik's down air is one of the ones that comes to mind.
Yep, Cloud's down tilt, even though it's not technically a landing. It's a great way to clank the banana out and have no downtime. But either way, we're going to my favorite stage here, Lilac Cruise for the third game. Can't wait to see how these players take advantage of the layout here.
Okay, I'll get you on the record. Tiltless, hazardless Lilac. Thoughts?
Only because they all want it, all right? But I still hate it. Either way.
That's okay. You're allowed to hate things.
Yeah, no, it's all opinions, right? But in my opinion, this has been a pretty sick set so far. You know, you see a dominant first stock from Tyroy, and then Zinoto just responding with the stone cold 2 stock there.
And you know, our Diddy Kong representation in Chicago has been a little lacking since JJ Rockets made the move to Korea recently.
Yo, props to him, by the way. Love that guy.
Really, shout out to JJ. He's really enjoying himself over in Korea by all accounts. But that just means we don't have as many Diddy Kongs to practice against in Chicago locally, so that can show in our matchup expertise.
Yeah, it's been at least a couple months probably since Tyroy and JJ met in bracket, right?
Maybe more. I think it's been like most of the year. Wow.
Yeah, and with the general shortage of top Diddy Kong representatives in general, I can't blame Tyroy for suffering just a little bit. You know, of course he's familiar with the matchup. He knows what to do, right? But it's all about having the hot hands and the practice and recognition of having played it recently. So maybe just trying to get back into his zone here. Zinoto holding on to double the percentage right now.
Sometimes that doesn't matter necessarily, of course, in this matchup. So let's see if Tyroy can get that word in. He already does with the bullets, putting Diddy Kong in this corner. This is a position of strength for Tyroy, and he's going to try to hold it with his down tilt in center. Yeah, we got down tilts for down tilts here, but I think both of them are just such good moves that they can't punish each other. And Tyroy not giving up that air dodge. This is the second or third time in a row that Zinoto's up thrown him at up air kill percent, and Tyroy just not biting, not going to give him what he wants. Oh, until then, when Zinoto swings early, so smart.
playing an excellent game of rock, paper, scissors right now.
Slippery.
Yeah, he got him.
Pun kind of intended. The banana's slippery.
Yeah, no, you got it, man. I'll give you that one.
He came out of he came in like a bat out of nowhere with that down smash, though.
Gonna whiff, or sorry, get the down tilt block. Zinoto close enough for the shield grab, and yeah, she's invincible through that whole counter animation, so Zinoto unable to capitalize.
This down tilt could start something, but actually the platform may be ruining the conversion that Tyroy had in mind, and showing a little sloppiness on that dash grab punish too.
Tyroy waiting for his chance to strike here. Gonna get power shielded though. Diddy Kong, with this small frame, actually can score some easy power shields because he puts his shield where his normal hurt box wouldn't be, and that's what you know, on that same frame generates the power shield. Also, Lilac Crew's such a good stage for Bayonetta based on the layout. I'm not seeing Tyroy really camp the guns at all, but if he, okay, yeah, I was gonna say if he evens up the stocks and maybe builds some percent, we could see him opt to start shooting.
Instead, right now, opting to take control of that banana and make it hard for Diddy Kong to pull one, but he finds a sneaky way to get out of there with the monkey flip, get that weapon back in his arsenal.
Tyroy looking like he's gonna pull the guns out, but of course just cancels the charge right on into shield. Zinoto, though, so dominant in these low mid percents. It just seems like every time he hits Tyroy away, it's a struggle to get back in the range.
99 to 3%, and really the blink of an eye. You see like 2 or 3 Diddy Kong strings, they add up over time, but now Bayonetta sometimes only needs 1 string, as it's very well published in the Smash 4 history books.
It almost doesn't matter what percent you're at in terms of her ability to win the game, but of course, that subtle message of you have to approach. Oh, that
no
should do it.
jump.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's living. Oh, Tyroy, maybe just thinking he was ready to win the game off of that, and I feel like he had the time to run off and interrupt Zinoto's up B again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that was what he meant to do in that situation, but regardless, we were back in this spot, and another down tilt.
Oh, and he falls out again. The Bayo players have learned how to SDI too. All right, up throw and just going to swing the up air, but Tyroy again, second time in a row, but the only 2 times in the set we've seen him air dodge after that. Zinoto with the SDI down.
He gets knocked very far away from Lilac, but Monkey Flip helps him get into position. But
what are you doing, bro? That would not have killed at 66.
I don't know if he meant to reverse it, but
I feel like he intentionally, like he ran left and then reverse JC up smashed right. So maybe he was trying to read a second roll to the center. Either way, just the reward would not have been worth the risk there, of course. Either way, it's going to be Zinoto going up 2-1 here on Tyroy.
On Tyroy's counter pick in Game 3 as well.
Yes, and that's a heavy advantage, of course, because Zinoto playing the rest of the set on his terms. Regardless of the outcome here in Game 4, if we even see a 5th game, Zinoto's going to get to set the stage, literally.
Nice. Nice. I don't know why I enjoyed that so much, but I did.
You have a theater background, right? A little bit? No? Music only?
Music's close enough.
Yeah. Same family. The arts. But here we are on Town and City. Easy stage for Tyroy to roof Zinoto on, of course, due to the low vertical boundary, but Diddy Kong thrives in that scenario as well. Going to see who gets the better of the terrain here, and now that the platforms have disappeared, 30 seconds in, it's basically FD, baby, and that's only good for Zinoto right now.
This is usually, Final Destination is the stage that Bayonetta's banned in pretty much every single matchup as far as I'm aware, except for 1 or 2. But now this is going to be Tyroy's chance. Oh, he's getting all these air dodge reads out of the string.
Oh, Zinoto forcing his way with monkey flip kick. Of course, saved his double jump, so he wasn't unable to recover after that. Fights his way down. I love how scrappy Zinoto is, man.
That's the classic Zero, is just faring on your way back down.
Absolutely. Zero, one of the scrappiest players of all time. I don't think I've seen that guy air dodge in the double digits.
But Zinoto going to put that together, get that stock, clap his way to a 1-stock lead, but Tyroy getting the grab here again, looking to even things up, and he will do just that. I don't think that Diddy Kong's coming back.
No shot. All right, Tyroy going to bring it right on back. 0% apiece, but of course, Zinoto just holding on to that mental advantage of being up a game. So we'll see if that affects their gameplay for the remainder of this match.
Shoutouts to Ned in the background at Tyroy's player cam, just taking a nap or something.
That boy sleep.
Oh, no, he's on his phone or something. He's awake. He's just chilling. That's the place to be. I don't know if he knows he's on camera.
Man, this is the place to be this weekend. Pac-Man Entertainment, of course. Shameless plug for the venue. But, oh, the edge cancel. Yes, Zinoto just going to dip.
That makes you so much slipperier than if you hadn't gotten that edge cancel. But all right, Witch Time finally lands, but no punish to be had.
And he was in the roll animation too, so the Witch Time actually is just going to extend his invincibility. Of course, it also extends the open frames at the end of the roll, but it can be kind of tricky to time that sometimes.
Yeah, because a lot of the time you'll be invincible the entire Witch Time, but then the vulnerable frames come out much faster, and it throws you off your tempo.
Speaking of Zero. But yeah, man, we've got Zinoto. Oh, the fear in Tyroy's heart. I think he was betting any amount of money on Zinoto running back to pick up the banana and just wanted to shield to hedge his bets, but man, it's coming down to the wire here.
Well, being very slippery, finding his way back to the ledge to cancel any special end lag on Bayonetta's part. And mashing out of the grab, too. Tyroy showing signs of life.
And that grab, of course, another reason why Diddy Kong is so effective in this matchup. Mitigate the threat of Witch Time by using grabs that won't activate it, and then, of course, the world is his oyster after an up throw. Zinoto just not even committing to anything right now, hanging onto this banana, crawling back and forth a little bit, just wants to make Tyroy feel the heat.
Suddenly the banana lands on Tyroy's part, but okay, finding the follow-up punish. But in the disadvantage, once again, we see Zinoto swinging.
Tyroy looking unable to track or read Zinoto's SDI inputs here. Pretty much has gone for the wrong secondary hit every time. Is that it? No.
Oh, great DI, not SDI, of course. He just drifted all the way to the right, as was optimal. Gonna live out of that down to up smash. I don't know if another one will connect. It might work because of Bayonetta's lanky figure.
Possibly, yeah. And here on Town and City, I'm a little bit surprised to see Bayo cling to life after that, but Tyroy counting his stars for that.
Blinking.
I feel like he wanted to do jump up B out of shield, but he just got the jump. Up air. Oh, this time Zinoto smartly waiting, but
all right.
Somehow manages to convert that at the very end of the down tilt knockback.
Tyroy, I think he knew his only out was to just tech into the stage and get as far away from Diddy Kong as possible, but just not enough time to get it done, and that is Zinoto moving on 3 games.